Atlanta Plugged In starts now.
With school back in session, let's consider how students are getting to class. Here to discuss how propane can make the ride to school beneficial for both students' health and the environment is Tucker Perkins with the Propane Education and Research Council. Thanks for joining us, Tucker. First question, why should we want our kids riding to school in propane-powered school buses?
It's the right question, and the answer is because they're healthier for the child. But beyond that, they're also better for the school system. They're better for the community. They're better for the environment. You know, sadly, children ride to school today the same way they went to school 30 years ago, in these dirty diesel school buses. Not only are diesel school buses expensive to operate, but they're harmful to the child. They're not good for the community. They're not good for the climate. We realize that every child deserves to have a clean, safe, healthy ride to school, and that way is in a propane-powered school bus. They're free of those harmful pollutants. You've seen it yourself. You're behind the school bus, it pulls away from the bus stop, that cloud of black smoke comes out of the tailpipe, comes towards your car. We now know what's in that. Nitrogen oxide, harmful to you and me, especially harmful to young lungs. Exacerbates bronchitis, asthma, creates a host of respiratory distresses. Contains particulate matter, now known to be a carcinogen. When you migrate from diesel to propane-powered school buses, that cloud of black smoke is gone. These reduce greenhouse gases. So in the classic sense, much better for the environment. They're also quieter, so when they're in their neighborhood, there's less noise pollution. And as I talked about, that cloud of black smoke is gone. Much better for the environment.
And how common are propane school buses?
Well, this morning, 1.3 million children rode to school in 22,000 propane-powered school buses. That's great news, but that's only 5% of the total number of school buses operating. So as great as it sounds and as far as we've come, we have a long ways to go.
How affordable are propane buses?
The initial cost is the same as a diesel bus. To a fleet manager, that's great news. The operating cost, though, is half that of a diesel bus. And the savings alone, if we replaced all of the diesel buses with propane, we could hire 23,000 new teachers. That's a real revolution in clean student transportation.
And if there are any parents out there wanting propane buses for their kids, what can they do?
We created a website, betterourbuses.com, for parents to go, to learn these facts, to learn how to engage, to work with other parents to advocate for a cleaner, safer, healthier ride to school in a propane-powered school bus.
All right, thanks, Tucker. You heard him. For more information, visit betterourbuses.com.